Hello, this is Twilight Tarot. This is Jessica here. Today's reading is going to be for my Scorpios. I want to see what's going on with my Scorpios in their love life. Now, I did want to mention that I am available for personal readings right now. All of the information is down below. But one thing I do want to mention is that these are general readings, and so not every single thing will resonate with my viewers, okay? And if you want a more detailed, accurate reading, I would suggest getting a personal reading in that case, because in that way I can just one-on-one focus on your energy and your situation. Okay, so I just do want to advise people of that. So let's see, what is going on with my Scorpios in their love life right now? I want to know how are they currently feeling right now? What is going on with my Scorpios right now? So I've got the 8 of Swords. So somebody probably feels stuck right now. Probably feeling I feel like you're stuck in the sense of you can't move on from a situation. But let's see what pulls up. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. You're definitely holding back from opening up to others. Holding back from, there could possibly be other people in your life who maybe want to socialize with you more, and you're closing yourself off. There's definitely a lesson that needs to be taught here. There could be somebody you're waiting for somebody to resurface and come back. We'll just do a 3 card from here. Spirit, can you explain to me why do my Scorpios feel stuck right now in their love life, and what's going on? Why do they feel stuck? An ending. Yeah. Transformation, rebirth. I feel like there may have been a recent ending to a situation. Maybe dealing with a Scorpio, another Scorpio, or an Aquarius. You may have those in your chart as well. So what I'm feeling is this is how I see it. You're kind of stuck in between fully ending that whatever just ended right now. It could be a relationship, could be a companionship, could be a friendship, okay? Remember, we have love shows up in different ways. There's something that's definitely ended here, but I feel like you are feeling very mentally trapped and stuck from completely moving on. In fact, I feel like you might even feel a little bit hopeless from moving on after this ending. You may be feeling kind of like, should I move on? Should I say? It's like a tug of war. But I do feel like something did end for sure. And it's very difficult to see the star, to see the star is what we wish on, right? Star is about hope and guidance, right? We look to the star for guidance. In the Celtic deck that I have, the stars is actually, the card's a different card. I forgot what it was called, but it's supposed to be like it's almost like the North Star. You know how people use the North Star to guide them as far as direction goes. So there's a sense of feeling almost like hopeless, like you don't really know what direction to go after this ending. And so in a lot of ways, you're still stuck. Can you tell me why, Spirit? What is the 4 of Pentacles here for? Why are they acting this way? What's going on? Well, Spirit definitely wanted to tell me something. Just like closed off my left ear again. Yeah. 2 of Cups. See, there is possibly a relationship that just ended. And you're kind of holding yourself off from any other connections. You know how I was saying, like, you're keeping your heart closed off? You're keeping yourself closed off from any other connections. That, like, there could be people around you who want to socialize and get to know you, but you're keeping yourself very guarded and closed off. Clarify one more, please, Spirit. One more, please. I like two clarifiers. You know this. Yeah, look, see, the Lovers. 2 Cups and Lovers. It's like, you know, there's 2 different interpretations here that I'm getting. One, you're holding on to a lover, and see, whatever ended, this is why it's preventing you from moving forward, because you're holding on to them very tightly. You're still holding on to whoever this lover and this connection was, and this is a very, very deep connection. This is somebody that you probably had, I mean, these 2 cards together make such a beautiful pair as it is, but because it's clarifying the 4 of Pentacles, which is not such a good card sometimes, this is like being overly protective. This is refusing to let go of this love, refusing to let go of this connection, this soulmate tie, which is really a beautiful soulmate tie. Actually, it's you guys are mentally, emotionally connected. Your souls are definitely connected, and there's an aspect of you're refusing to let this go. So that's one. Some of you, and I feel like you're refusing to let it go because I see this stuck energy, right? The other interpretation I would say is you're refusing to let it in. But what I'm like, you're being very, very guarded. Like, you're being so guarded, you're refusing to let any new connection and any new love come in. I don't know why. What I really feel, though, from this is like that you're holding very tightly onto this. Clarify the Judgment here for me, please. Clarify the Judgment here for me. Take what resonates, you know. Ace of Cups. Yeah. Ace of Cups. That's a lot of emotion. Somebody maybe even offering you a cup. There could possibly be somebody who comes back and resurfaces and offers you a cup. One more card, please. But I see being alone. You know, Judgment also talks about having learned the lessons. Have you learned the lessons? But usually, this tells me somebody resurfacing. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You could also be dealing with a Virgo. Being alone. Being left alone. Aces also indicate new beginnings. Can you tell me, I'm a little confused, Spirit, about this whole Hermit. Why is the Hermit here with Judgment? Can you please tell me if this has to do with their love life, please? Oh, waiting. See, okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, and bottom of the deck is the 7 of Wands. So what I'm getting from this is like you're kind of waiting for somebody to resurface is what I feel like. I definitely feel like you're still holding on to this person, even though things have ended, but you have not really moved on. You're kind of trapped. You feel kind of stuck because you're still stuck on this person. And you kind of are waiting for them to resurface, but for the meanwhile, you're kind of you're like, I'm better off just being alone. And if they come back into my life, they're going to come back into my life. But until then, I'm just going to be off on my own. And I need to see things from a different perspective. You know, sometimes being on, so this may be a lesson that you are learning this time around. Also, that's why the Judgment card is here too, because it's a lesson of you don't need to move on to the next best thing or next big thing. You are totally fine to be on your own and be alone. I don't think you're exactly happy being alone. You see, with the Seven of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, to me, this is almost like even if there's other people coming in to give you love, you're kind of pushing them back. You're pushing anybody off, basically. And you may, it's weird, like you're defending this person that you just ended this relationship with. I feel like you really do think this person is going to come back. You're holding on to this person. That's what I see. Whoever this person is, you are definitely holding on to them. You're probably holding on to them mentally. You know, even though you're going through the motions of trying to move on and move forward, you're feeling very stuck, like you really can't. Can you clarify to me, Spirit, what you meant by the Ace of Cups here, though? What is being, because I feel like something's being offered here, and I'm not exactly sure, like an offering of judgment, or can you clarify the Ace of Cups for me, please? A little confused there. Oh, okay, so there may have been arguments. It could be that whatever just ended because of some arguments or disagreements. And to me, Ace of Cups sometimes does signify an apology of sorts. Can you, one more card, please, for this Ace of Cups, please? For a Six of Cups, I definitely say apology, right? But I feel like there's an apology that you're wanting from whoever this person is. And you're kind of waiting for it. Nine of Swords. Yeah, to the point that you're kind of worried you may never even get it. There were definitely a lot of arguments, and whatever this relationship was, there was a lot of arguments. There was a lot of maybe even sleepless nights. There was a lot of hurt. There was a lot of tears and crying, especially at night. There was a lot of anxiety and worry, and I just feel like this happened more than once. I definitely feel like whatever this relationship was, there's probably trauma bonding in it as well. It's definitely, you know, with the Two of Cups here and the Lovers next to each other, it's very karmic, very karmic. And I feel like these are lessons. And when I say repeated, remember, Judgment's about learning those lessons. Have you learned those lessons? I just feel like, you are really waiting for this apology from this person. Waiting to see if they're going to come back around and give you this apology. I also feel like whatever these arguments, these tears were over, very, very, it affected you a lot. Major lessons from this. And you're maybe even be worried that they're not going to come back and apologize. You may even be feeling like, yeah, there may be like an anxiety of this person repeating doing the same mistakes and hurtful things. You know, there's a lot of anxiety, worry, sadness, hurt. There's a lot of hurt here. So I do feel like this has something to do with a previous person. Can you tell me, Spirit, if it's something that they're holding on to here? Is this a person that they're holding on to, or what is it that they're holding on to? What is it that they're holding on to? The Sun, the Empress. What is it that they're holding on to? My Scorpios, what are they holding on to? See, there could be a person Ooh, and look at this. And an ending. There's a lot of betrayal here. There's a lot of betrayal. Yeah. Empress doesn't necessarily have to be a female. It can be a male taking on the nurturing side, creative side of the Empress. But there's definite hurt and pain and betrayal, being stabbed in the back here. That definitely happened more than once. See, this is part of what you're worrying about too. This is like lessons that have not been learned by whoever did this to you, and yet you're still holding on to them. Can you clarify to me? And I think the Empress is actually you here. So can you clarify to me, Spirit, why the Sun is here and what they're holding on to? The Magician. So I feel like whoever this person is that you are still hung up on, they have a way of just always charming their way back. They have a way of clear, like it's almost like they have like an answer for everything, like, and they come off as very charming, very manipulative sometimes, I feel like, but I guess in a good way, if that makes sense, in the sense of they have a way of just kind of like charming their way back to say, you know, it's okay, everything's gonna be fine, and everything's gonna work out, and there's just like this innocence that they bring, right? I also feel like Scorpios, you are just way too nurturing to this person, and that's one of the things that you hold on to. You are so nurturing to this person that you always take them back, is what I feel like. And they know that. They know they can get away with a lot of things. They know they can get away with treating you any way they want because you're always going to take them back, because you're like this innocent child on the sun. You illuminate them. You illuminate everything in their life. I think you have illuminated even lies, okay? Lies have come to the surface. Everything always comes to the surface with you, Scorpio. Well, of course, because you're a Scorpio. We are lie detectors, okay? We are walking lie detectors. But I feel like you always just end up taking this person back. You are coming off as the Empress. I feel like when I asked what are they holding on to, I feel like this person is energetically holding on to you. You are the Empress in their life. And they are energetically, just as much as you feel stuck, it's because there's an energetic exchange going on here where they are stuck and holding on to you. They're also holding on to you because you are what you manifest. You're able to manifest anything, really. You are the sun in their life. But here's the problem with that. As nurturing as you are, you forgive all of these times you've been stabbed in the back, and you do it over and over and over. It's wonderful to be an Empress, but sometimes it's like you're getting trampled on. Like you're literally, it's like, and this is something that you're even holding on to. Okay, Scorpios, we hold grudges, all right? And so yes, we do hold on to, we take count of every time a person has hurt us. We remember. You know how they say forgive, but don't forget, okay? That's a Scorpio model right there. Some Scorpios don't even forgive. But for some reason, what I'm getting from here is you're also holding on to the pain that this person has caused you. You have not let that go. You have not completely let go all the times this person has hurt you. Because I feel like they've hurt you a lot. Many times. And this could be in past lives too. Remember, I definitely see past lives going on here. I like to know, Spirit, what's going to end up happening. What are my Scorpios going to end up doing? Unfortunately, Scorpios, I gotta say, you kind of seem to always take this person back. So, what is my Scorpio gonna end up doing? What are my Scorpios gonna end up doing? Chariot. Movement. Forward. Ugh, I knew it. I just knew the Wheel of Fortune was gonna come out. You're gonna keep repeating the same cycle. I knew it. I knew it. You're gonna keep on repeating the same cycle. One last card. What am I Scorpios gonna end up doing? It's already kind of told me, but same cycle. Because this person is gonna come back like they always do. And it's just gonna Four of Wands. Yeah. You want stability. You want marriage with this person. You take them back. You always take them back. They probably even know it. Coming off as the Magician there. Spirit is telling me to look at this one as 2. 7 of Cups. Illusions. Fantasy. That's kind of what this person does. This person just gives you a whole bunch of illusion and fantasy. That's kind of what I was trying to say over here when this came up. Like, what are they holding on to? Like, it's like they have a way of coming in and just like almost, you know how a magician gives illusions, and that's what I meant by manipulation. It's almost like, oh yeah, look, we're gonna have this, and then I'm gonna change, and then I'm gonna do this, and it's just all a bunch of talk. It's pretty much all about a bunch of talk, and it's a big fantasy. This person lives in a big fantasy world, you know, but as much as, you know, I do feel like this person is going to come back around. I feel like you are going to take them back. And it's just going to be the same cycle. However, you know, 4 of Wands does talk about stability. And it also talks about marriage. And there was the 2 of Cups and the Lovers in here. So there's definitely love with the Empress as well. There's definitely love here. There's definitely real connection, real love here. However, this person has hurt you time and time and time and time again. And maybe that's just the only way they know how to love. Some people just don't know how to love. They don't know. They don't understand what love means. They don't understand unconditional love because they weren't raised with it. They don't understand it. They don't know it. It wasn't emulated when they were, you know, growing up. But I do feel like you want commitment and you want stability. Part of that, though, also comes from releasing all the times. You got to release all of these swords that have been put in your back. Because you're holding on to these. And so that insecurity, that fear, those arguments that always come up and happen, all of these arguments happen because of the insecurity and fear you have that this person is stabbing you in the back again. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I get it. Don't forget all the times they hurt you. But at the same time, move forward. Be able to move forward. Because I do see that a lot of arguments, all of this emotional arguments and worry and anxiety comes from the fear that they're going to stab you in the back again. So a lot of that comes from that. Yeah, but if you're, so, you know, I don't think this is over between you and whoever this person was. Okay, I don't think so. But there's also a lot of illusions. There's a lot of fantasy. There's a lot of things up in the air. There's a lot of choices and decisions, and I don't think you should cut yourself so short. I just feel like you always end up going back to this person or taking this person back. And it just, You know, there's just such a tie. There's just such a soul tie. And that's probably why currently right now you feel very stuck. Because even though you ended it or they ended it, both of you are still so energetically connected. There's that cord is still there. They're just going to come right back around. Wheel of Fortune for me in readings is very, very indicative of when somebody does come back. So is the Judgment, you know? But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end the reading there. If this resonated, please subscribe to my channel, like, comment. This was kind of a long reading. Didn't mean for it to go this long. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.